So I just wanted to come on and talk a little bit. So today is the day before my iron infusion. I've been going through kind of like a mini flare these last few days. So I'm not sure how that's gonna be going in there, kind of in a flare and receiving the iron. I'm not sure if that's gonna like up my chances of feeling worse or if I'm gonna feel even better. So I'm gonna try to document this experience as much as I can. This is gonna be a series of probably 5 infusions. I might not need all 5, but you know, we have to check on that as we go through the process. They'll continuously check my ferritin levels to see if we need to stop at a certain point before the actual end of the series. It's a 5 series, with each session being 2 days, 2 to 3 days apart. So this is my first infusion. It took me 5 years to actually get to the point of them allowing me to have the infusions. My ferritin has been as low as 10, and I still was never offered an infusion. It's taken me 5 years of begging and pleading for an infusion to actually be receiving this treatment. So I'm actually, in an odd and off way, I'm very excited about getting this treatment. So it's the day after my first iron infusion, and last night, let me tell you, I didn't have any muscle spasms. I've been having really bad, intense, painful muscle spasms every night when I try to go to bed for probably the last 6 months. And there was none of that. I think I twitched like twice. So it looks like I was right, and I did need iron infusions, and I probably should have had them 5 years ago. But here we are, and we're gonna roll with it and get them done now. I have 4 more sessions left. The first session, they had me stay an extra 30 minutes to make sure there wasn't going to be any reactions, which there was not. All I felt was coolness at the IV site, which is interesting. It was a lot cooler than what saline normally feels like to me. So the way my infusion worked was they did a 1 liter bag of saline, and then they did an iron push. So the iron was in a syringe, and they, attach it onto the IV line, and they do a manual 5 to 10 minute push depending on how fast your IV flow is going. I'm pretty sure my push was only 5 to 6 minutes. The smaller you are, the longer your push is going to be. I'm 5'11", so that's probably why my push was very, very fast and very, very tall, and I can handle a very high flow of saline. But it was really awesome. The chair I was sitting in was facing a window, and I could see all the trees in the parking lot and the beautiful blue sky. The weather was great that day. But inconveniently, I had to park in the parking garage at the back side of the hospital. This is the biggest hospital in my medical provider's district, and the back entrance of the hospital was closed. So I had to walk, I'm not even kidding, I had to walk a mile to get my iron infusion. By the time I got up there, I was having chest pains, I was having shortness of breath, like it was insane. And then I had to walk through the inside of the hospital, go up 4 stories. Luckily, the elevators weren't too crowded, because 4 flights of stairs would have been terrible. The whole ordeal only took about an hour, which was awesome. I really did think it was going to take longer than that. but it did not. And it's crazy because the next 4 are only going to take like 30 minutes because I don't have to stay for the 30-minute observation period. So I'm excited. I feel pretty good. I did have a headache and muscle aches before I had gone to bed, but I also did have a long day, so it could have been either or a combination of the long day and all that walking and getting the infusion. I did hear that the infusion can cause the muscle aches for some people. I'm pretty much totally fine today. So I'll keep you guys updated on the rest of the infusion series.